हेलो एंड अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आप सभी का स्वागत है हमारे चैनल पर इंडियन मास कम्युनिकेशन में। Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to all of you. I hope now I am audible. There is no technical glitch. So in this small strategy video, we are going to discuss about a strategy which one must follow in the next 30 days. It's been quite a few days. We have not yet been able to connect on this live platform. So I had been occupied with my research work. So my dear students, as you all know that there are only 30 days remaining in your next exam, okay, and this has to be a revisionary preparation, okay. There is no time for covering new topics. We are going to discuss this further. So a lot of you who have been preparing for this exam for last, let's say 6-7 months, it is the time to revise, recall and reaffirm in yourself, okay, whatever you have learned, it's sufficient. Now you have to recollect everything. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Tushar Goyal. I am a PhD research scholar at Center for Media Studies, JNU. I have qualified JRF. So if you are somebody who is preparing for UGC NET Mass Communication, you can consider subscribing to our channel. There are more than 200 lectures. Our entire video lecture course is absolutely free, open access for everybody, okay. Then if you look at the dates, they are already out, okay. अगर आपने अभी तक फॉर्म नहीं भरा तो भर सकते हैं. If you have not yet filled the form, the last date to fill the form is 10th December, okay. And the dates for the exam is 1st January to 19 January. So you assume that आपका पहले ही दिन हो जाएगा 1st January. Don't don't assume that your exam is going to be on 19 January, 15 January. This has to be a revisionary preparation. You guys have 30 days in your hand. So I want all of you to first, believe in yourself. Okay? You have to, reclaim your that confidence. Confidence is very important. From my experience, I have seen a lot of people are talented. Okay? A lot of people, they have talent. But those of you who are going to, be restless in good form. पर अभी क्या होगा कि बहुत सारे लोग, जैसे बिदन कह रहा है, फिर से हौच पौच होने वाला है. What is this हौच पौच? This is nonsense. I'm not going to tell you बिदन नहीं हौच पौच नहीं होगा. What is हौच पौच? It is very simple. Let me tell you. ठीक है, इतना सिंपल है कि आपको लगेगा सर आपकी ज़रूरत ही क्या है. बिल्कुल सही बात है. हम इसको बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स बना देते हैं. मैं आपको सही बताऊं, there is no trick, there is no tip. Let me make it very simple for you what this exam is. ठीक है. So first of all, we are going to talk about this also. There is very simple rule, 70-20-10 rule. So I have been observing this exam for last, let's say 3-4 years. I have qualified this exam. I scored 242 marks. Okay, still this year cutoff was very huge, but me being educator, I am very, I feel very proud to tell you that I still have would have qualified this exam. During my time, it used to be 198, 200. then 2 I score 242. I want some of you to score 250 this time. Okay, so this is 70 20 and 10 rule in this exam. Okay, first 70, let me tell you very frankly, is foundations. Okay, these are the foundations of this subject, mass communication and journalism. I have been reiterating about this thing. It remains the same. It remains the same. Maybe after 20 years it will remain the same. It includes everything: theory, chronology, media history, ICT, films, research, major part research, okay, then production, camera, everything you have learned in your masters. But I'm not telling you that you can easily solve it. If you have learned about this subject, you have given 4 to 6 months, then you can easily recollect things. You can easily find this. You can observe things that you can I would say that you can connect with these questions. These are very simple questions. अगर आपने अच्छे से इस एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन करने के लिए मैं आपको ऑनेस्टली बताऊंगा, because our relation is of not we are open on YouTube. I am not coming on any application, okay, on those things. It's very simple. You need, objectively speaking, 5 to 6 months of 16 hours of preparation, or 12 to 16 hours of preparation, 6 months, you can easily crack this exam JRF. I'm telling you very frankly. Okay, thing is that all these educational channels, they have to make it complex, else there are not going to be many takers. I am telling you very frankly, you only need 5 to 6 months of rigorous practice. Okay, first of all, start from the foundations, build upon those foundation नींव बनाते ना, then you have to build some scaffoldings जहाँ पे आप खड़े होकर चीज़ों को देखोगे, और उसके बाद धीरे 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 प्रैक्टिस, रियाज. सिंपल, very simple. It's simple. You make it complex. I'm going to come what makes it complex. Then next 20 is tricky and conceptual questions. Once you have built upon your foundations, then comes going deep into the matter. Okay, here comes critical thinking. Here comes reflective learning, where you reflect upon things. You have learnt a theory. Now you start to manipulate the concepts. You start to apply them. Those questions, they judge your knowledge here. 20. So once you have completed entire things, I always keep referring to a lot of readings in my lecture कि read this, read that. अगर कोई अच्छा बच्चा पढ़ता है तो वो ये वाले क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकता है. So with these 70%, if you are preparing for net, easily you can qualify it. ठीक है. Then next 10 questions is nonsense questions. Okay, or 5 to 6 questions are nonsense questions which are asked in every exam, which make no sense. So those of you who have already given last attempt, there were 7-8 questions which didn't make any sense, and they were claimed, still they were not corrected. These are even your professors might not know the correct answers, because those questions are somehow wrongly framed, and a lot of you are wasting your times on these questions. Okay, like Bidan is saying, sir, hodgepodge. What is hodgepodge? Like, these are you are making it complex for yourself. Just follow a routine. I am here to give you a clarity. I'm going to play a bad cop. ठीक है, time has gone कि मैं आपको ये मीठी मीठी बातें बोलूँ, स्वीट बातें बोलूँ. आपको एक बार अपने अंदर भी जाके देखना पड़ेगा, where are you going wrong. ठीक है. And dear students, let me come to the main thing, which is cutoff. So you believe it or not believe it. ठीक है. Earlier the cutoff used to be, let's say this time it was soaring high, 216. Okay, it has been a never seen phenomena. If you go through last any like 10-year cutoff, the maximum had been 198 or 200. Okay, always, yes, it had been. Now this time it was 216. Okay, people were scoring 224 to 30. This time there have been 2 changes. Okay, there has been an equal distribution of JRFs among North India and South India. Earlier it used to be very I'm telling you this very frankly, okay, north centric, only people had access to it. Now it is open access. Everybody. Okay, you might have talked to the toppers also, who have qualified JRF this time. You won't find this phenomena in any exam where everything is open access for everybody. Okay, everybody has equal chance. There is no gap of haves and have-nots, and it is going to remain the same throughout. When this exam happened, a lot of people, they were saying this exam was very difficult. Then some people were saying some people were saying no, it was very easy. So those of you are who are going to prepare it well, who are going to, there are no shortcuts. First of all, let me tell you, my dear students, okay, as an elder brother, I am telling you, there are no shortcuts, there are no tips and tricks. You have to learn things, you have to practice things. रियाज करना पड़ता है, ठीक है. जो अपनी conceptual knowledge लेके आएगा, factual knowledge लेके आएगा, इसको enjoy करेगा. First of all thing is you have to enjoy this what you are learning. Until and unless you are not going to enjoy this, you are not going to, you are not going to absorb anything. अगर सर पे ऐसे 3 लाइनें लेके पढ़ोगे कि क्या पढ़ रहे हैं, ठीक है. You have to first of all enjoy this subject. You have to be honest, ठीक है. All these things people might say sir आप इतने against क्यों होते हो. I think it is dishonesty if you are believing in all these tips and tricks. पिछली बार भी करके देख लिया, ठीक है, नहीं बनी बात. अब बच्चे पता नहीं क्या क्या करते हैं, डरीदा को डिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऐसे ऐसे कोई कीवर्ड बना लेते हैं. आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट दिस. यू मेक दिस वंस यू हैव लर्नड अबाउट दिस थिंग, लर्न अबाउट ऑल दीज थ्योरीज, देन मेक दीज नोट्स. यू आर डूइंग उल्टा, यू आर जस्ट मेकिंग दिस फर्राज एंड जस्ट कनेक्टिंग एसोसिएशन की पुराने मैंने देखा है बहुत सारे बच्चे पुराने PYQs निकालते हैं, उनमें से आंसर को देखते हैं, मैच कर लेते हैं. अच्छा, उस एग्जाम में पूछा गया था दरीदा को डिकंस्ट्रक्शन से, साइको एनालिसिस को फ्रॉइड से, ऐसे, और उनको पता नहीं क्या है. एग्जाम में जाके जो फिर जाके सब गड़बड़ हो जाता है. यू हैव टू लर्न एवरीथिंग डीपली. ट्राई टू understand the seriousness of this subject. You are going to be a assistant professor, you are going to create assistant professor, you are going to create thoughts, researchers in the let's say in the future. And how are you going to do that until and unless you don't learn? This is the right time to learn all these things, okay. So this is going to be a revisionary preparation. Whatever you have done till now, it's enough, okay. And if you are somebody who has just started afresh, I would suggest don't be too much hard upon you. Take this as a practice match. Prepare for the next exam, June 2025. I am telling you very objectively, because people उसको घुमा फिरा के बोलते हैं. इस एग्ज़ाम के लिए आपको 5 से 6 महीने की तैयारी करनी है, ठीक है. 10 से 12 घंटे करने हैं, बहुत है. हर कोई ऐसे घुमा फिरा के बोलता है. यूजीसी नेट एग्जाम बहुत सिंपल एग्जाम है, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. इट्स अ वेरी मिड लेवल एग्जाम. देयर आर 150 क्वेश्चंस. दे आर सेइंग वी आर गोइंग टू गिव यू 4 ऑप्शंस. द राइट ऑप्शन इज प्रेजेंट देयर इज नो नेगेटिव मार्किंग. बताओ, कह रहे हैं कि सवाल के जवाब भी पेपर में आपको बस सही जवाब ढूंढना है, और गलत हुआ तो नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं करेंगे. अब इससे ईजी क्या होगा? इसमें कुछ भी रचनात्मक नहीं है, आपको कुछ भी लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ना आपकी ग्रामर की मिस्टेक पकड़ी जाएगी, ना आपको 300 शब्दों का आर्टिकल लिखना है. आप कहोगे सर यह क्वेश्चंस थोड़ा कुछ तो डिफिकल्टी रखेंगे ना, इससे इजी क्या होगा? लाइक एवरीबडी दे ट्राई टू मेक थिंग्स डिफिकल्ट. सो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्रिएट्स ड्रामा. until and unless something is not complex, it is not going to sell. Believe me, it is simple. Make it simple. ठीक है, do hard work, study for at least 14 to 16 hours. Now leave everything, leave social media. Believe me guys, I've seen social media is the most toxic thing while preparation. Leave it. Believe me, it will reward you. Yes Bidan, and it's very good that you are accepting. ओके, डोंट मेक इट हॉच पॉच. अगर मैं आपको बोलूँगा हाँ हॉच पॉच है, तो आप उसमें बिलीव करोगे. तो कभी कभार आई नो आई एम बीइंग रूड टू यू बिकॉज यू आर वेरी क्लोज टू मी. आई एम वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ यू, दैट्स वाई आई एम बीइंग रूड टू यू. डोंट मेक इट कॉम्प्लेक्स. व्हाट इज हॉच पॉच? क्या हॉच पॉच है? ठीक है, रोज कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ो. यू शुड हैव डिजायर्ड आउटकम्स कि बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस डे आई हैव टू प्रैक्टिस दिस. सो इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट, आखिरी में जाके हॉच पॉच हो जाएगा. Okay, so make it simple. It is simple. I'm not going to make it complex. ऐसा होना चाहिए सर, आपकी ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. और आप लोगों के लिए मैंने सब कुछ फ्री कर दिया पेपर 2 का. So a lot of people they think that it's on YouTube, it's not effective. You already have seen the result. ठीक है, I am not going to blow my own trumpets. I'm just going to let you know that it's very effective. Just watch everything chronologically. Everything is open access. Okay. And whatever I am going to bring, it is also going to be on YouTube. Okay, so another point is the cutoff is going to be soaring high this time also. Believe me. Okay, there is going to be no gap between haves and have-nots. Everybody is going to have access to all the material on YouTube. Okay, सो थिंग इज 216 मतलब 216 शुड बी द बेंचमार्क, नॉट द प्रीवियस 200. Or if you belong to some other category, just look at this cutoff. What exactly was the cutoff last year? So last year I saw there was a group of students. So a lot of students, they told me the paper went very well. We were very easily very comfortable solving all these questions. Then there was a herd of people. Okay, they made their own sort of thing that this time the cutoff is going to drop because all the questions were very difficult. There were pole apart reactions. देखो, अगर आपको आता होगा तो पेपर इजी होगा, नहीं आता होगा तो डिफिकल्ट होगा. ठीक है, अगर रट्टे मार के जाओगे, मतलब कुछ भी पढ़ा नहीं, कुछ सॉल्व किया नहीं, बस ऐसे फर्रे बना लिए अपने, जोड़ लिए, ठीक है भाई, डिफिकल्टी लगेगी आपको. ठीक है, एंड इफ you study things in a appropriate manner, what I am asking you is to be honest, nothing else. Be honest with yourself, be honest with your subject. And there will be these herd of people, they are very dangerous. They are going to create a mole out of hill on these 10 questions. Okay, these questions are not going to make any sense. They are going to so a lot of people they are very fond of current affairs. Last to last year there were a lot of current affairs, we covered all of them. This year also I created 5-6 lectures. There was a lecture on, let's say, ICT and media current affairs, then media law current affairs, then I brought days. Okay, but this time somehow current affairs were not asked. Okay, it's very speculative. Then one of the student was telling me, sir आपने current affair करा दिया, वो आया ही नहीं. What does this mean? मतलब this is so speculative. Don't waste your time. ठीक है, learn about the basic things like award shows, okay, or ICT, what is happening in ICT, all these things sufficient. There might be 2-3 questions which nobody can think of in their dream. So shall we ignore the rest 94-96 questions? You tell me. Okay, I'll take all your comments later. Let me go in this flow. So you write whatever you feel or ask anything, but I shall take that later. Okay, so stay away from those herd of people. They are going to destroy themselves and destroy your preparation also. Okay, so remember, you are always average of the 5 people you talk to or you are surrounded by. ठीक है, तो मैंने देखा है कि कभी कभार एक पूरे ग्रुप का JRF निकल जाता है, 3-4 बच्चे एक साथ निकाल लेते हैं, कभी कभार 5-6 बच्चे, या ग्रुप्स में किसी का नहीं निकलता. बिलीव मी व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू. यू हैव टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट, यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट. एवरीथिंग इज सिंपल. आई एम टेलिंग यू it. So simple doesn't mean easy. You have to put a lot of hard work. So competition is there. See, now this channel has some 600 subscribers. Each of you is my student. ठीक है, अब पर सीट्स ही सिर्फ 50 हैं. कभी कभार मुझे इतना बुरा लगता है कि 7,000 सीटें क्यों नहीं है. सबको मिल जाए तो कितना अच्छा होगा, क्यों? But you have to believe this thing that this is a competition. Some of you are going to get it, some of you are going to not get it. Believe this thing. ठीक है, सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू रोमांटिसाइज दिस कॉम्पिटिशन कि गिव योर बेस्ट. ठीक है, पर यू हैव टू कीप दिस इन माइंड दैट दिस इज जस्ट अ एग्जाम, जस्ट एन एग्जाम. ठीक है, जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर थिंग. यू जस्ट हैव टू यू हैव टू बिलीव दिस. यू हैव टू ऑल्सो बी समझदार होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. ठीक है, मैं आपको एक चीज़ बताता हूँ. मुझे पता नहीं कि आप लोग मेरी बात समझेंगे कि नहीं समझेंगे. There are some 42 people who are live. You all are talented. You all have bright futures. So जब मैंने JRF निकाला था, बड़े सारे बच्चों का JRF नहीं निकला. Believe me, वो आज मुझसे बेहतर कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, मैं भी ठीक ठाक कर रहा हूँ, वो भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, in the retrospective or let's say in whole scheme of this universe, everything is going to fall in place. Believe me, my dear students, what I am telling you is from my experience. ठीक है, अपना बेस्ट दो, पर किसी भी चीज़ से दिल नहीं लगाने का. मतलब दिल लगाने का, पर मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ कि किसी भी चीज़ को इतना नहीं चाह लेना कि अगर उसके मिलने से दिल टूट जाए. आपने वो फिल्म देखी है ना, रॉकस्टार, उसमें वो आखिरी में जाके कहता है, खटाना भाई मेरा दिल नहीं टूटना चाहिए. उस तरह का दिल नहीं लगाने का. ठीक है, हमारे पास सैकड़ों ऑप्शन है करने के लिए, हमारे पास इतनी सारी चीज़ें हैं करने के लिए. हमें अपना बेस्ट एफर्ट देना है. ठीक है, हमें उस जगह तक पहुंच जाना है, उस एक लेवल तक पहुंच जाना है कि उसके बाद उससे ज़्यादा हम नहीं कर सकते थे. ठीक है, बस हमें उतना करना है कि भाई हमारे दिल में कोई भी गिला या शिकवा नहीं रहनी चाहिए कि भाई ये मैं इससे ज़्यादा और कर सकता था, या मैं इससे ज़्यादा और पुश कर सकता था. ठीक है. Like in that film if you look at that character, देखो वो जो एक सीन होता है, इससे डायलेक्टिक्स ऑफ सिनेमा इससे भी सीखना चाहिए. वो जब दिल नहीं लगाता था तो कितना अच्छे से रहता था, उसकी आर्ट भी अच्छी थी. मुझे तो उस फिल्म में जब तक उसको उस तरह से दिल नहीं लगाता मुझे तब अच्छा लगता है. उसका म्यूजिक भी रॉ होता है, ठीक है. मतलब चीज़ों को करो, एस्पायर करो, ठीक है, पर इतना पागल मत हो जाओ कि डिप्रेशन हो जाए, ये क्या हो गया, ये क्यों हो गया. आपके पास करने के लिए सैकड़ों चीज़ें हैं. कुछ को लगेगा कि ये क्या बात कर रहा है, नहीं, और तो कहते हैं कि जुनूनियत होनी चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. ऐसे नहीं होता, ठीक है. अब जो कर रहे हैं इसके अंदर रहना है, ठीक है. यू हैव टू बी इन दिस फुली होल हार्टेडली, अच्छे से करना है, ठीक है. इतना कर लेना है कि भाई लगे इससे ज़्यादा तो मतलब जितना कर सकते थे उससे 2 गुना दे दिया, ठीक है. रेस्ट, डोंट टेक एनी प्रेशर. यू ऑल हैव वेरी ब्राइट फ्यूचर्स, लेट मी टेल यू. कीप वर्किंग हार्ड, कीप हसलिंग, ठीक है. कीप डूइंग समथिंग. जस्ट यू हैव टू नॉक डोर्स. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू नॉक 100 डोर्स, 1 डोर इज गोइंग टू बी ओपन. जब तक आप खोलोगे नहीं, खटखटाओगे नहीं, घर से बाहर नहीं निकलोगे तो भटकोगे, पर मंजिल मिल जाएगी कहीं ना कहीं, ठीक है. तो कभी भी परेशान नहीं होने का कि एग्ज़ाम नहीं निकल रहा, ठीक है. एग्ज़ाम एक छोटी सी चीज़ है, आप उससे बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है. जब तक श्वास है ना, एक चीज़ होती है, तब तक हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. मतलब वी कैन डू एनीथिंग, ठीक है. सो एग्ज़ाम है, इसको एंजॉय करो, ऑनेस्ट रहो प्रिपरेशन से, ठीक है. ऑनेस्टली बोलो कि मैं जितना, अब मेरा सिर्फ फोकस एग्ज़ाम रहेगा, ठीक है. उसके अलावा मैं कुछ भी नहीं सोचूंगी या सोचूंगा, सिर्फ एग्ज़ाम, ठीक है. जितना अच्छे से हो सकता है, एंड एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू फॉल इन प्लेस, ठीक है. तो ये मैंने आपको बोला, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ रिविजनरी प्रिपरेशन. देन दिस यू गाइज ओनली हैव 30 days, ठीक है. प्रिपेयर वेल. I wish you all the very best, everything. So Indian Mass Communication is going to be with you at every stage of your preparation, okay. And whatever you do, we are always proud of you. Just be happy, enjoy this journey, ठीक है. जब हम बात करते हैं preparation की, so dear students, as you know, there are 2 units, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is very important, ठीक है. So those of you who have recently joined us, we have completed entire paper 2 on YouTube. Everything we have, tried. So this is, just I am not saying that we have completed everything. I have tried to complete everything, okay. We can never reach to the stage of perfection. Let me be very honest with you. It keeps on adding. So I am also preparing post-mortem for the recent exam. So you are going to get everything on YouTube. I have made it so, ठीक है. देर आर 200 hours ऑफ कंटेंट, 200 से ज़्यादा लेक्चर यूट्यूब पे है, सब यूनिट वाइज है. और ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि एक वीडियो दिखाऊंगा फिर बोलूँगा ऐप पे जाके देखो, सब कुछ यूट्यूब पे है, ठीक है. एवरीथिंग इज ओपन एक्सेस ऑन यूट्यूब. नाउ वी आर ऑन पेपर 1, ठीक है. सो इट्स आवर ड्रीम to do cover entire lecture on paper 1, but this year we have targeted these 4 units of paper 1. So we have already completed teaching aptitude. In this there are some 18 lectures, and we have also prepared 15 topic wise tests. So you take one lecture and you give test of last 5 years. So here we are falling short of time because it's a very daunting task. People have to go, there is a small team also who is helping me in this. They have to investigate all the questions, review all the questions, then pick those questions. So this is taking a lot of time, but I have already promised you I am going to cover these 3 units. This is comprehension. This will take only 1 day, 1-2 day. So we are on teaching aptitude. We have covered 6 lectures, and from tomorrow onwards we are going to meet again, okay. We are covering topic wise tests of last 5 years so that you can prepare, okay. This is our own pedagogy. I only believe in assessment. I don't believe in this mnemonics and rattabazi. You learn something, you assess yourself, then you rectify, okay. Learn, assess, rectify, learn, assess, rectify. Until and unless you don't assess yourself, you don't know how you are performing or how much have you learned, okay. And then we shall move on communication, and in the next part or in the next exam we are going to cover all these units, okay. This has been the thing. Then when we talk about paper 2, I would suggest that first start with your foundations, okay. So I have been talking about several topics of foundations, chronology of media laws, basics, of ICT, ठीक है, glossary, basics of communication, what is proxemics, what is kinesics, fatigue communication, what is transpersonal communication, okay, all those things. Then news agencies, development thinkers, advertising agencies, all these things are foundations. History of media, ठीक है. Then a major chunk of research becomes very important, ठीक है. Research becomes very very important because it is at least 15 to 20% of your entire paper 1 and paper 2. 5 क्वेश्चन आएंगे और 10-12 क्वेश्चन पेपर 2 में आएंगे. तो रिसर्च तो सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट यूनिट है आप लोगों का, ठीक है. सो solve as many questions as you can, assess yourself, ठीक है. You have to assess. So we have one test series also on our application. If you wish, you can check that out. It has last 12 years PYQs unit wise with detailed explanation, okay. Everything is detailed explained there. Then if you are not on that test series, that's also fine. Just they go through, you know, the folder section, and there is a folder with which is called important topic test. Just go through those topics so that you know what are the most, you know, commonly asked or foundations, like camera, media theories, history of media. All those things are very important. If you are not on that test series, still fine. Just go through that folder so that you know what are the important topics which are asked. So there is going to be a question from media chronology. There has not yet been any paper which was, you know, which was bereft of this media chronology theories. There are going to be 5, 6, 7 questions on theories. History of media is going to be 10, 12, 20 questions, ठीक है. तो इसको ना करके आप इस पे मत फंस जाना, ठीक है. जो ये 10 नॉनसेंस क्वेश्चंस है ना, वो आए नहीं आए, दिक्कत की बात नहीं है, ठीक है. देन व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट पेपर 1, you should at least score 35 to 40 questions. It means 70 to 80 marks, okay. It should be a great score. So research aptitude we have already covered. There are some 18 lectures and 15 topic wise tests. So we have already compiled 600 to 700 recent PYQs of research, which will be also very helpful for all of you in your recent all these PhD entrance exams, okay. Then please focus on maths and DI. Don't leave this, okay. This is going to give you edge over others. So a lot of people, 95% people, they are not good in maths. So it does not mean that you can also skip it. It means that it is the area in which you can, you know, score well. आप और लोगों से ज़्यादा आगे जा सकते हैं. सिंपल. कंपटीशन ये नहीं होता कि सभी नहीं कर रहे तो मैं भी नहीं करूँगा. अगर सब नहीं कर रहे तो वही तो जगह है जहाँ आप स्कोर करोगे. टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड तो सब करेगा, रिसर्च एप्टीट्यूड सब करेंगे, कम्युनिकेशन सब पढ़ेंगे. वो सब छोड़ रहे हैं तो आप उसको करो, भागो नहीं. और डरने का नहीं, कुछ भी डरने का नहीं होता. ये क्या डरते हो, मैथ से डर लगता है. अब बच्चे हो क्या, प्रैक्टिस करो, रियाज करो, रोज रोज पढ़ो, अपना हो जाएगा. ये आप लोग सब अडल्ट हो, ठीक है. सो हाउ टू से yes, it's on application. You can find the link also in the description box if you wish, okay. So maths is very important, okay. Yes, you can also access it on website on your laptop. So teaching, research and communication paper 1 we are going to cover it this time, and all the PYQs are also free for all those who are on test series of paper 2, okay. So but you have to be, you know, hard work is very important, ठीक है. देखिए इस एग्ज़ाम की अगर हम बात करें, व्हाट इज़ दिस एग्ज़ाम, दिस इज़ अ फेलोशिप बेस्ड एग्ज़ाम. यू आर गोइंग टू, इफ़ यू गेट JRF, you are going to get 25 lakh rupees, 25 to 28 lakh rupees in the course of next 5 years, okay. Then if you qualify for assistant professor net exam, you can apply for jobs, okay. It's also a good social ladder. You can apply for PhD, and there is third category, PhD admission. So there are going to be 7,000 people, 6,000 people in your subject who are going to give this exam. आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, ठीक है. सबका काम नहीं बन रहा है, आपका ही क्यों बने. आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा इस यूनिवर्स को, ठीक है, कि आप उनसे बेटर हो. सिंपल. देर आर नो स्वीट टॉक्स. मेहनत करोगे तो चीज़ें बनेगी, और नहीं करोगे तो नहीं बनेगी. सीधी बात है, ठीक है. सो प्लीज़ गिव योर ऑल. मैं आपको इतना कह रहा हूँ. वैसे भी आप लोगों का करियर बहुत ब्राइट है. मैं कभी कभार आप लोगों से मिलता हूँ. कुछ पेपर्स प्रेजेंट करने गया था मैं लास्ट कुछ हफ्तों में, बड़ी 3-4 जगह गया. आई वॉज ओवरवेल्म्ड. जिस तरह का आप लोग काम करते हो, जिस तरह से आप चीज़ें कर रहे हो, इट्स जस्ट एन एग्जाम, बिलीव मी, ठीक है. सो दैट वॉज ऑल. नाउ आई शैल गो एंड टेक योर क्वेश्चंस. सो ओनली थिंग इज दैट यू हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ रियाज. जब तक सॉल्व नहीं करोगे, जब तक उस फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड में नहीं आओगे. सो देर आर the last 6-7 papers are very important, though all the last 10-20 years questions are very important. Post COVID there has been a change in pattern I have seen, so more focus on theory, ICT, film production, all these things. So in next 30 days you have to solve the last 6-7 papers, you know, at least thrice. मतलब हर दूसरे दिन एक पूरा पेपर दो, इससे आपके रियाज होगा, आपकी जो बॉडी है, ठीक है, उसको आदत पड़ेगी रोज़ 2-2 घंटे बैठने की. वैसे तो वहाँ पे आपको 3 घंटे बैठना है, पेपर 1 भी देना है, तो पेपर 1 सिर्फ आप एक काम करो मैन्युअली दे लो, और अगर आप एप्लीकेशन पे हो तो हमने वो सारे पेपर 2 जो पिछले 6-7 अटैम्प्ट के थे वहाँ विद फुली डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन के साथ दे रखे हैं. अगर आप चाहते हो तो उसको भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो, एल्स यू डू इट मैन्युअली. बहुत ज़रूरी है अपनी बॉडी को उस पैटर्न में डालना, ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस करना, आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है, ठीक है. Then let me take few questions. Sir, please take classes for CUET. Okay, Bidan. Sorry, Bidan, Bhuban. Bhuban, this is my promise this year that I'll come up with few sessions on CUET PG also on YouTube. Last year I also tried, but I was occupied. Now I'm done with this UGC net. I shall bring few lectures of CUET net, CUET PG also. Okay, so सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स भी हैं. ओके नीति, सो आई वुड सजेस्ट दैट मैनेज, व्हाट कैन आई से, यू हैव टू मैनेज, ठीक है, डोंट बी टू हार्ड अपॉन यू. you like, but what I have experienced is that this is pretty advanced. If you learn all these things you can easily score well in your semester exams. So I think you will be doing well, not fine, you are going to score very well. Okay, believe me, all the best, all the very best for your semester exams. Then I have cleared net by your guidelines this in my first attempt. Congratulations Ramya, so glad to hear that, and you are going to clear JRF this time, I believe you. Okay, so sir please let me know, is there NTA website? Certificate will be released soon, okay, you will get to know. Okay, reasoning अगली बार कराएंगे. Then अभी revision case, yes Noor, focus on revision and solve as many PYQs. So, and the assessment should be such that you should, let's say there are some 200 topics in your subject, ठीक है, मैं इन 10 यूनिट में कह रहा हूँ 100 टॉपिक है इंपॉर्टेंट, एक चीज़ पढ़ो उसके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. ऐसे नहीं कि आपने बड़ी सारी चीज़ें पढ़ी फिर सॉल्व, इट शुड बी डेडिकेटेड, ठीक है, सिस्टमैटिक. यू लर्न अबाउट कैमरा, नाउ ओनली सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस अबाउट कैमरा, सी वेयर आर यू फॉलिंग शॉर्ट, नाउ रेक्टिफाई इट, देन अगेन सॉल्व दोज क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है. लुक एट ऑल द ऑप्शंस, what other options mean, आपको सारे options के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, ठीक है. Then if you are, let's say, learning about ICT, learn about one concept, softwares only, or let's say in ICT there is a topic history of these social media channels, YouTube, Twitter, इससे क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है, ठीक है, पूरी क्रोनोलॉजी आपको समझाती है, उसके बाद उसके ऊपर कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो, ठीक है. जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट फोल्डर, इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक टेस्ट, यू विल फाइंड अ लॉट ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स, ठीक है. देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम न्यूज एजेंसीज, लर्न अबाउट न्यूज एजेंसीज, देन गो सॉल्व अ टेस्ट ऑन न्यूज एजेंसी, ठीक है. देन content is, Saloni saying sir your content is most effective, really found your channel a month ago, thank you so much Saloni, it means a lot. You then Hari Prasad is saying could you please suggest me books for self preparation, so you can okay, I'll share a list, entire list on the Telegram group, you all can join it. Nishita ji is saying sir your videos are best, so crisp and clear, thank you Nishita ji for your lovely comment. Then okay, I have answered all the questions. So research work में इतना occupied होने के बाद आप मुझे time, no Bidan, it's a part of my life now, so I really enjoy talking to all you guys. Take care. Sir, will I read PDF only, not video? Yes, once you have watched the video then just go through the notes, ठीक है. I have tried to make them, you know, visual. You will find a lot of visual references, all flow charts has been designed for you. So this is where we are falling short of time. You will find a lot of educators, or especially of paper 1, all the word documents are ChatGPT generated, okay, there is no voice. So we try to make it, you know, visual, कि आप एक बार टाइमलाइन देखो, वो देखो किस तरह से टाइमलाइन से नीचे फोटोज आती है जब हिस्ट्री ऑफ मीडिया पढ़ते हैं या फ्लो चार्ट्स होते हैं. सो जस्ट वंस यू हैव वॉच्ड द वीडियो, जस्ट गो थ्रू द PDFs, then take tests. There are a lot of topic wise tests also. If you are falling short of numbers, then you can watch the video again. ठीक है, don't waste time on watching videos again and again जब तक लगता नहीं है कि ये टॉपिक समझ नहीं आया. अगर समझ नहीं आया तो दोबारा देखो, वो भी ठीक है. 1.5x की स्पीड पे देख लो. ठीक है. Okay, thank you Hari Prasad. So that was all, dear students. Siddharth, thank you Siddharth for your lovely comment. He's saying your content helps. Okay, you are from IMC. Good Siddharth. Wishing you all the very best. And if you are preparing for UGC NET, it's a right time to prepare. You will easily crack it while being in your MA only, and it's the best time to prepare. So take care. We shall meet again and again. We will meet in the morning. We will learn about several models of teaching. Okay, so take care. Thank you for joining. If you found this video helpful, you can like this video. Okay, if you have anything to say, if you have any doubt, you can write to me in the comment box. I shall give you a prompt reply. And if you wish to check out our test series, you can check the link in the description box. Take care. Bye.